Hey everyone, I'm Tammy and welcome back to Prepper Watch Reports. I'm so glad you're here. Whether you were a seasoned prepper, you're a homesteader, or you are somebody that is just getting started on your journey towards self-reliance, you're in the right place. Today's reports are on the topic of health and medical shortages. But before we dive in, please make sure to like this video and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let's get into today's top stories on Prepper Watch Reports. Our first report, drug and medical supply shortages. A serious and growing concern is unfolding, and that's a crisis in our medical supply chain. As of early 2025, the United States is facing over 270 active drug shortages, and now the looming threat of 25% tariffs on medications imported from Canada could drive prices higher and strain availability even further. And we're not just talking about rare medications. This includes antibiotics, HIV treatments, blood thinners, and even common over-the-counter meds like ibuprofen. And to make matters worse, global shortages of industrial materials are starting to impact the production of medical devices too. Bottom line, it's time to act. Talk to your doctor about longer-term prescriptions and do a thorough check of your medicine cabinet. To stay up to date on drug shortages and recalls, visit the FDA website if you're in the United States, and if you're in Canada, check out drugshortagescanada.com for the latest updates. Now, on to our next report. We turn to a rising threat in our backyards. That's the invasive Asian needle ants. This venomous species is spreading fast and has already been reported in the Carolinas, Georgia, Indiana, New York, and even as far as Washington State. Their sting can cause severe allergic reactions, so take extra precautions when gardening, working outdoors, or cleaning up around your property. Wear gloves, stay alert, and if you're stung and experience swelling or you're having trouble breathing, seek immediate medical help. And our final report highlights a growing health concern. Dengue fever is making its way into the U.S., and it's important to know how to protect yourself. Once considered a tropical disease, dengue fever is now re-emerging in parts of the United States. Outbreaks have already been reported in Puerto Rico and the U.S. Virgin Islands, with confirmed cases in Florida, Texas, and California. Spread by the Aedes mosquito, dengue can cause high fever, severe joint pain, rashes, and in serious cases, even internal bleeding. So here's how you can protect yourself. Use mosquito repellent, eliminate standing water around your home, and stay informed with updates from the CDC. So for more information on today's reports and to see additional Prepper Watch reports, visit prepperwatch.com for prepping, homesteading, news, and awareness that impacts you. Okay, let's get into today's top Prepper Watch story, something that touches every part of preparedness, your health. When it comes down to it, your gear, food storage mean nothing if you're not physically well enough to use them, and right now, our access to healthcare and medicine is under real pressure. Between drug shortages, rising tariffs, and supply chains relying on China, we're in a fragile position. Essential medications like ibuprofen, heparin, and antibiotics may not always be readily available. But here's what you can do starting today. Talk to your doctor about a 60 to 90-day backup supply of essential prescriptions. Stock your medicine cabinet with the basics, pain relievers, allergy meds, antacids, and antiseptics. Learn natural remedies. Tinctures, herbal teas, and even household herbs like garlic, ginger, and thyme can be super powerful. Get involved at preppingcommunities.com and prepperwatch.com for step-by-step medical prepping guides, tips, and real-world stories from fellow preppers. And don't forget the everyday essentials: clean food, sleep, water, and movement. These are your first line of defense and no prescription required. And just a quick disclaimer, guys, we're not doctors. Nothing we share here is meant to replace professional medical advice. Always consult a licensed healthcare provider when making decisions about your health. And in the health and medical section on Prepper Watch, this is what you'll find. News. You'll have access to headlines on outbreaks, drug shortages, and policy changes that impact access to healthcare. There's reports of real-world medical prepping stories from our community. So many postings on tips on first aid, alternative medicine, emergency care, and survival skills. Always verify with a trusted source. Take a quiz, test your knowledge of herbal medicine, antibiotics, and disease prevention. Please take some surveys, share your insights on top medical threats from pandemics to supply issues. And there's so many resources that you can dive into detailed guides on drug-resistant infections, basic treatments, and you can learn how to grow medicinal or nutrient-rich plants at home. And remember, you guys are the news. So if you see something important in your area, report it to Prepper Watch and become a watchman in your region. Thanks for joining me today. Be sure to like, subscribe, and drop your best prepping tips in the comments below. Let's keep learning and building our preparedness plans together. Until next time, everyone, this is Tammy from Prepper Watch signing off. And always remember, stay alert, stay informed, and stay prepared. And whatever's coming your way at Prepper Watch, we got you covered.